left side of the racetrack, 456 dial, and Bailey Ferraro. Dialed 438. Bailey's 006 to Champs 13. Bailey makes it work. 006, one above zero at $1.50 even. Taking 15 stripe to be 439 flat. Champ 13, 18 above, no good. Eric Paterka, Marco Abruzzi. Heads up drag racing, 469 apiece. Double 03 to 18, advantage Paterka, win light. Paterka, double breakout. He's under 7 thou, Marco under 11. So Eric Paterka on to round next. Braden Bowden and Zach Fulcher. $484 dial for Zach to Braden's 432. $26 dead, 8 for Braden for the win. Zach is 44 up front, one above zero to be 200s behind. Miss Jimenez, JJ, 517 the dial, left side of the racetrack, and Zach Smith going to be dialed 448. Jenna, let's go 003, and oh my, that girl is in fuego, folks. 3 up front, dead 4, 7 total for Jenna. Locking Zach out, he's 11 dead 6 and 11th out behind. Wow, she's been 4 total and 7 total her last 2 laps. Britt Omer and Lane Dickin, 472, left side for Brittany to Lane's 442. Lane turns it red by 11 thou, runs a dead perfect run, 442 with 2 zeros on the end, but 11 thou red. Britt is 33 and under 37.10 thou. Anson Brown and Cooper Chun. Cooper dialed 470. Right side of the racetrack to Anson's 442. Cooper's got him quadrupled up and is there for the win. 007 and 21 above for the win. Anson, let's go 28 up front. Runs dead on at 42 with a 6. And he's 6 thou shy. Not going to happen. Jaden Lawler and Carl Kyle the second. 465 down for Carl. Right side of the racetrack to Jaden's 451. Final call, Hub Saver Junior Dragsters, round 2 to lanes 5 and 6. Final call for Junior Dragsters, round 2. Double 05 for Carl to Jaden the 17. Jaden, you got some work to do and can't get the work done. 17 dead egg for Lawler for 17 total. 8-10 thou above his dial on 451-0 with the 8. Mr. Kyle, let's go 005 dead 7. 12 total and locks Jaden out. Chris Whitfield and Mikey Bloomfield Jr. 455 dial for Mikey to Chris's 457. (21-15). Chris Whitfield got 6 thou, and he's there for the win. 15 dead 1, 16 total. Mikey is 21 dead 4 for 25 total, and 7 thou short. Brings up Eric Pavicic, 453 the dial. And Joe Foley, left side of the racetrack, leaving first by 800ths on that 461. Joe's 008 taking 6 thou stripe to land at 14 above at 145 on the drop for the win. Eric, let's go 26 dead 2, no good. John Angel and BT 455 dial in the drag coverage machine to John's 447. .003 to 30. John, you are in deep trouble, my friend. Dead 7, no good. BT, 3 total. And drops it to 3 total. 3 up front, dead 0 for Taylor. Gary Williams on the bye run. All right, attention in the pits, please. Attention in the pits at this time. Okay, no box cars to lanes 1 and 2, semifinals. 3 of you coming back. Lucas Walker, you'll be sitting on the possible bye at 3. Need 3 of you back to lanes 1 and 2. First pair, second round of juniors, James Peterson and Emma Shire. $8.90 down for James, left side of the track to Emma's $7.98. Oh boy, James has got a huge advantage at the starting line, a bunch. And is there, can't find the brake pedal. Take a bunch to go 22 thou under. Emma, 798, dead on at 798 with a 7. Well, I was just fixing to call them. One of them's already there. I need my Friday 50K double door cars. Gage is already there. I need Chris Bear. You're the other door car double. Marco Abruzzi, you will still be riding the possible bye this round. Round 5, the PBM Performance Products round. As soon as I see Mr. Bear's pickup truck, I'll be hollering for the rest of you. Riley Sherbondi and Rebecca Peterson. 803 for Riley left side to Rebecca's 790. Rebecca is 13 on the tree. Got Riley in big trouble, and it's a double breakout win going to Rebecca. She's under 710 thou, 789 with a 9 and a 3. Riley under 32. Mason Dysinger and Owen Buckner, your next pair. Pork chop, left side of the racetrack, down to 819. To Owens, 806. $52 to $58, only 6 thou separating them when they pass the Christmas tree. Who's it going to be at the 660? Double breakout going to Owen. He's under 6 thou. Mason under 15 thou. Andrew Dickett and Mia Meadows. Mia 42 to Andrew's 54. Mia is there, but takes way too much to go 15 thou under. Andrew takes the win, 904 on the 894. Going to bring up Nick Abruzzi and Cole Taylor. Cole, right side of the racetrack, 1214 dial to Nick 790. All right, I need my remaining Friday 50K door cars to lanes 5 and 6. Need my Friday 50K remaining door cars to lanes 5 and 6. Nick going to play the chasing game. He's coming. He's there. 794 on the 790 for the win. Cole, 1211 on the 1214. Daniel Dickin and Aspen Culpa. Your last pair. Aspen was riding by. Going to have to race Daniel to see if she can take it to round 3. Give the win to Daniel Dickin. Aspen gets there first. Takes a lot to go under 13 thou. Daniel, 854, dead on that 854 with a 1. 74.4 miles an hour. So that concludes round 2 of the Hub Saver Junior Dragsters.
It was great to come over here and see you and your wife do this. And I know the TB guys and everybody at home is going to enjoy following your creation of the 61. Are we going to get a name for it?
It's the Mini Mayhem. It's already named. I'm waiting on my sticker.
Mini Mayhem.
Ask this guy where it's at. He's working on it.
Folks, stay tuned on Motor Mania this weekend. We're going to see how far Ricky can take the Mini Cooper, Mini Mayhem here at TV Promotions 250 at US 131.
Laris Motorsports Insurance offers drag racers the broadest insurance policies in the industry. Laris Motorsports Insurance was created by racers for racers. Laris insures race cars on and off the track, trailers, and equipment. Don't wait until it's too late. Call Laris Motorsports Insurance today.
Some people have an unextinguishable fire to compete, a fire that burns and ignites. The same fire inspires us. It pushes us to run an engine to the edge for just a few more horsepower. Fuel Factory is performance driven, built by racers for racers. We're focused on racing fuel, plain and simple. We want to go fast, we want to win, and we want the same for you. We are Fuel Factory, built for speed.
All right, attention in the pits, attention in the pits. I need Friday's 50K Dragsters to lanes 3 and 4. $14 remaining dragsters left from Friday's 50 grander. I need you to lanes 3 and 4, please. Semifinals here of the no box side. John Lowry, right side of the racetrack, has been killing it. And likewise, he's got a tough one next to him, Greg McCurry. 619 down for the left side Camaro to John's 584. $11 to 22 advantage McCurry. Wind light says McCurry. 11 up front, take 15 to be one above 5 for the win. John is 22, one above 9, and 15 thou behind. So Greg McCurry will run Lucas Walker in the final. Once again, I need my Friday 50 grander dragsters to lanes 3 and 4, please. Friday's 50 grander dragsters, to lanes 3 and 4. Robert Leipzinger and Gage Birch, first pair of door cars. The PBM Performance Round 5 of the Fuel Factory Friday 50 grander. Robert dialed 536 to Gage's 6 flat. 15 to 003 Advantage Corvette. Wind light says Gage Birch. 601 with a 1 at 110.5 on the 6 flat, 15 up front, taking 8 thou stripe. Robert had 12 thou advantage when they passed the tree. 003 up front, goes 31 above, no good. Brings up a pair of square bodies. Gerald Engel in the black machine, left side of the racetrack in the VP Racing Products lane, down 614. And Chris Bayer, always tough, chasing on that 586 in the Gun Lake Casino lane. $570 dial in right side in the Overkill Sonoma. Mr. Jeff Serra at the wheel, getting 300's head start over the Vega of Lee Newmeyer, down 567. Trip Zip 8 red for Lee Newmeyer. Sarah lets go 002 and goes 566 with a 7 on the 570. Rocky Van Oat, left side of the racetrack. 563 is the dial for the Vega wagon, and Scott Hessler. Dialed 521. .009 for Rocky. 562 with a 1 at 122 for the win. Scott lets go 7th out red and runs dead on that 521 with the 8. Casey Pesnell in the CUDA and Doug Foley Jr., two-seater racing. 588 now to Casey 604. .009 to .007 advantage. Doug, Winlight, Casey. 9 up front, dead 1 for the win. Doug is .007. Take 4 thou stripe to go under 1 thou. Need to take 28-10 thou or less. Caroline McCarty and Aaron Dysinger. 613 down for Caroline to Aaron's 575. $10 for Caroline. Aaron misses the tree, but gonna make it work. Dead late, 3.5 hundredths behind, almost 4 hundredths behind at the starting line, and he makes it work. Goes dead 3 for the win. Caroline taking 50 to go under 8 thou. So just a little hold here, little courtesy for our doubles, and it's actually more than doubles if we're in both. So. Dave, I don't know if you're watching or not, but I got your message. And yes, you are exactly correct. But guess what? It takes more than that to get me down. I can tell you that. Hey, when you're tired, you just got to dig a little deeper, right? Chris Bear and Gage Birch. The square body S10 of Mr. Bear, 586 dial, left side of the racetrack. Going to be giving up 1900's head start to the Oldsmobile. Matt Daddis ride. Hot-footed, hot-shoed, driven by one and only the Gage Birch, dialed 605. .008 to 12, advantage Birch, win light, Chris Bear. Chris Bear is 12 up front, dead 6. Gage is 008 on the let go, takes 14 thou to go 3 thou under. Need to take 10 or less to make it a drag race. Actually under 39 10 thou, so need to take 10 or less. Brings up Gary Williams, right side of the racetrack, and Max Moser. 456 dial for the Moser machine, left side to Gary's 440. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. At this time, I need the Sunday 50 grand. The Sunday portion of the $50,000 race, I need you. No box cars, I need you to lanes 1 and 2, please. Sunday 50 grander, no box cars to 1 and 2. And double entered door cars to 5 and 6, please, from Sunday's 50 grander. Jared Ledford, and David Wright. 445 to 443. Oh, boy. That would be a swing and a miss right there. 51 dead 3 for J-Led. David, let's go 11. 1 above 4 for the win. Kyle Cotrera, right side of the racetrack, and Robert Koski, your next pair. Robert leaving first, down 516 to Kyle's 457. Once again, I need my no-box cars for Sunday's 50 grander to 1 and 2, and double inner door cars for Sunday's 50 grander to 5 and 6, please. Robert is in. Here comes Kyle. 005 to 003. 2 thou between them. Wind light says flat, nasty. Cotrera. 3 up front, dead egg on the big time drop. Goes 141 miles an hour to plant it dead on that dial. 310 thou above. Koski, let's go 005, dead 4, and is shut out. Both of them are 009 apiece. Give the win to Troy Williams. Holy, it is getting frisky, boys and girls. Troy Williams is 0097. Corey is 0099 up front. Troy takes air. 4 zeros at the stripe to land it dead 8 at 139 miles an hour. Corey, dead 8 to be locked out. That is Gary, as Troy Williams, T-Rock doing T-Rock things right there. Zach Smith and Lane Dickin. Lane left side of the racetrack, excuse me. I was going to say Ultratech. In his Ultratech machine. First weekend out on the car. Dialed 442, and Zach dialed 447. 11 to 8 advantage Dickin by 3 thou. Wind light says Zach Smith. How many rounds has he won this weekend is the question. Several. He's won every one he's won. How about that? I can answer that question. He's won all of them that he's won. 11 up front, dead 2 for Zach Smith, taking 2 thou stripe. Lane is 008 up front and dead 8 and can't get there. Cody McDaniel and Chris Whitfield, your next pair. Whitfield dialed 456. Dialed in details. Dial in detail. Owner operator. 456. T. Oh boy, and that is the truth. I mean, he just absolutely ruined him. 008 to 29, advantage Whitfield, wind light Whitfield. Eight up front, dead 5, 13 total, and Cody can do nothing. As we say, wasting fuel. Dead 5 at 153, no good. Yeah, I promise you, Corey Galletti is still trying to cycle what just happened in his head. He's like, what really just took place? I thought I got dropped on my head as a baby, but I did just now. T-Rock at his finest right there, folks. Jeff Serra. Ed Nemick, I need you to 5 and 6, please. Ed Nemick, I need you to lanes 5 and 6. You're our only double double door car left. I need one of your entries to 5 and 6, please. There he comes. Hot dang. Boys, I'm good. How about that? I now need all door cars for Sunday's 50K. All door cars from Sunday's 50K to 5 and 6. Marco Abruzzi and Jeff Serra. Marco, it is all been over, my friend. I hate to be that way, but when you're 48 against Jeff Serra, you are done. 11 up front for Jeff, dead 8 on the winning run. Marco goes 16-10 thou under. So we are fixing to roll out with the Sunday 50K no box semifinals. It seems like these three cars that they just keep running. They just keep coming back. It's same ones all the time. So here we go with round 5, the PBM Performance Products round of no box, excuse me. Semifinals, John Lowry and Greg McCurry. 620 dial for Greg in the Camaro, right side of the racetrack. Left lane, John Lowry in the Malibu, going to chase down the Camaro down 585, 3500s head start. He's given to McCurry. I got a good friend I play golf with back home. His name's Matt McCurry, and we call him McFlurry. Wonder if anybody calls Greg that. I don't mean anything bad about mean, but I'm just curious. Same exact name. Greg is in, and here comes John Boy. Lair. Oh boy, John, worst light of probably the weekend for him. Goes under 14 thou. Greg McCurry is 005 dead 3, lays down 8 total in the semis. So he will race Mr. Nick Hastings in the final. Nick on the bye run. All right, attention in the pits. I need the Sunday 50 grander dragsters that are left for round 5 to lanes 3 and 4. .006 for Nick at the tree. Goes 613 with a 6 and 110. I need my round 5 PBM Performance Products dragsters for Sundays. 50K to lanes 3 and 4, please. First pair out in door cars is going to be a pair of Corvettes. The Roadster of Mr. Vandersloot and the one with the roof still intact, Mr. Ed Nemec. Vandersloot, left side of the racetrack, down 509 to Ed's 528. Once again, I need my Sunday 50K dragsters to lanes 3 and 4, please. Sunday 50K dragsters to lanes 3 and 4. 009 to a 10, advantage Vandersloot, win light Ed Nemec. What another drag race we have, folks. Ed is 10, dead 2. Steve Vandersloot, 009, dead 8, and he's 4th out behind. Moving into the latter round, Ed Nemec. Chris Galletti, OGCG, right side of the racetrack, going to be down 521, and AD North leaving first in the Camaro, down 575. $11 to 003, Galletti advantage, win light Galletti. Okay, let's do that. Let's just do that right now, okay? Let go 003, 521 with 10, not 10, but 2 zeros. 3 total. Perfect run, taking 5 thou strike. AD under 28.10 thou. Shane Williamson, 528 dial, left side of the racetrack, and Dave Ansel in the Camaro, giving up 200s, dial 526. 007 for Shane and goes dead 4, laying down 11 total to Mr. Ansel. Dave, let's go 27, one above 1, no good. One above with a 1 and not even remotely close. Williamson, 11 total. Morgan Morris has been the giant killer in this race. She dialed 665 right here to Gary Williams 571. Morgan has got Gary doubled up 11 to 22, and she can't get it done. What a drag race. She's 11, goes 666 with a 3 at 99 miles an hour. Gary, let's go 22, dead 2 at 115, taking 005 stripe. Moving on to the ladder. Lee Newmeyer and Brett McKay. Brett 13, dead 4 for the win. Taking 9th stripe. Lee 25 and dead 1, no good. Chris Bear and Brandon Taylor. BT leaving first on the 613 to Bears 586. $17 for Bear, $38 for Taylor. Advantage Bear, win light Bear. 588 with the 1 and 112 on the 586. Attention in the pits. I need my Hub Saver Junior Dragsters for round 3 to lanes 5 and 6. Hub Saver Junior Dragsters. Nick Abruzzi, car 3334. You will be sitting on the possible buy. I need Robert Koski. Robert Koski, can you report to registration for an award, please? Robert Koski to registration for an award presentation. Well, here we go. The crossover pair, Ed Nemick, doubled in the Corvette, dialed 528 here in his second entry against Joe Foley. Joe dialed 459. Ed's in, Joe's in. Here we go. 12 to 11, advantage Dragster, but can he get it done? He does. Oh, my goodness. Ed Nemick dials 528. He takes 8 thou stripe to go under 9-10 thou. 527 with a 9 and a 1. Joe is 11 up front, dead 8. On the drop. 147 mile an hour. Yep, that's on the drop. Bailey Ferraro and Brittany Ulmer. Bailey 004 to Britt 17. Bailey 1 above 7 at 151 for the win. 004 up front. Britt, let's go 17. 12 above, no good. Glenn Dilday and Talon Farmer. Talon dialed 470, right side of the racetrack, getting 1200's head start over Glenn. Dialed 458. Oh, boy. Can it happen? Oh, man, we had another shot at it. Steve Law, you are living on a prayer, son. We ain't got 500 out of you. Well, it wouldn't be 500 today. It'd be 2 bills. Yeah, it'd be $2,000 today, and you just about had to write a check, my friend. I'm doing my thing here. 4 zeros up front for Glenn Dilday. Goes 458 with a 4 on the 458. Talon 14 dead 1 and 15 total will get you nothing at this show. Braden Bowden and Eric Paterka. Eric dialed 432 to Eric's 467. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I didn't know that. You got to tell me these things. I'm sorry, Steve. It only cost you 500. I'm sorry. It don't roll over this year. My bad. My apologies. And I mean that. Maybe I do. I don't know. Eric dialed 467 to Braden's 432. 23, right side, 005. Winner ticker says 433.4 win light. Braden's lane at 155. BT and Cooper Chun, your next pair. 454 dial for the purple drag coverage machine to Cooper's 470. Cooper in full control. Win light, Cooper Chun, double breakout. Takes 17 to go under 5 thou. BT needs to get way behind. He goes under 11th thou. Kyle the second. I did, Steve. I just want to throw it out there one time. Just see what the response was. And obviously, I've got the peanut gallery listening, and my partner calls me out. What can I say? I'll not use it ever again, I promise. Yeah. Yes, I really did. How about Double J? That's my new nickname for Jenna. Miss Jimenez. I'm literally giant killer so far today. 517 the dial, and Kyle dialed 465. Oh boy, she could be in trouble here. 15 to 001. Wind light to Kyle. 466.1 on the 465. That's 11 above, and 1 up front, 12 total. Locks Jenna out. Jenna, hey, she give them heck for a long time. I mean, a long time. Mikey Bloomfield and Chris Whitfield. For us in the human world, they're heads up drag racing. 100th between them, and this should be a good one. All right, attention in the pits. I need my Friday 50 grand no box final to lanes 1 and 2. $22 to 005. Oh, wow. I thought that was all over. The fat lady was clearing her vocals. Mikey Jr. is 005. Take 30 to go 19 thou under. Whitfield, 22 up front and under 5 thou. And Mr. Chase McKay on the buy run. Again, I need my Friday 50K no box final to lanes 1 and 2. And I will also announce the ladder cars that I need to staging. You are on a ladder. For Mr. McKay. So I've got my Friday 50K no box final coming to 1 and 2. And here are the ladder pairings for round next of the Friday Fuel Factory Friday 50K. Jeff Sarah and Chris Bear are on here twice. I can tell you that. The first pair I want to tell you is Mr. Jeff Sarah in the Sonoma in Old Red. He will have lane choice over AD North, Mr. Dysinger. Rocky Van Note, you will have lane choice over Chris Bear, one of his entries. Casey Pesnell, you will have lane choice over Chris Bear, his other entry. Kyle Cotrera, you have lane choice over Gary Williams. Zach Smith, lane choice over David Wright. Chris Whitfield, lane choice over Gage Birch. And last but not least, Troy Williams Jr. will have lane choice over Jeff Sarah in the Dragster. I need those cars, those drivers and those cars, I need you to staging. 4 pairings. I need you in staging 4 pairings, please. Jace Wanamaker, left side of the racetrack, and Andrew Dickin. 771 down for Jace to Andrews 894. 35 red for Jay, 775 on the 71. Andrew Dickin is 007 and dead 4. How about that, Jim? Junior Dragster, it's a Dickin. That's what we need, another Dane Dickin laying down 11 total as a junior. Wow. Crazy good. Owen Buckner, right side of the racetrack, your winner of the double-up race last night. Friday and Saturday we combined. Owen ended up the victor in winner circle. 805 the dial, and Emma Shire going to be dialed 797. Identical on the tree, both of them out with 67s. Who's it going to be? Wind light says Owen Buckner, 806 flat on the 805. Emma goes 799 on the 797. They are killing it. Yes, sir, I am. I have all of a sudden, it's become, I'm at slap happy state now. I went from being dead tired and having I had the head bob going and everything, and about to fall asleep, and now I'm running on empty and slap happy is what I'm doing. 82 to 22, Rebecca Peterson with the big advantage up front, 600s. And turns on the wind light, 793 with the 1. It's 78.5 on the 790 dial. Nick Abruzzi on the bye run. All right. So once again, I need Jeff Serra in the pickup and Aaron Dysinger. I need Rocky Van Note. He's there. Chris Bear, you will run Rocky in one of your ladder entries. And then Casey Pesnell, you'll run Chris Bear in his other entry. Williams, I need both of you. I need Zach Smith and David Wright, Chris Whitfield, Gage Birch, T-Rock, and Sarah again. Comes Zach. I see him. I see Troy's in the back. I don't know which one Jeff's going to bring first. Do you want to bring the truck or the dragster? I don't know. He's bringing the truck. I see him in the truck. So, T. Roy, you will be a little while. Depending on when Jeff goes out, of course, you have to wait for him to come back. So.
Yeah. It's great, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Out on the track where the engines roar loud. MMTV, we're making the crowd proud. Streaming live from coast to coast. Drag racing legends, yeah, we're here to boast. Heads up racing, we throttle and go. Bracket racing dreams, watch that flag flow. Family and friends, we're all in this grind. Motor maniacs unite, every star you can find. Double O, take double O, keep the shiny side up, let that adrenaline flow. Watch out for the cones, don't cross that line. No sleep tonight, we're racing, it's time. From juniors to pros, we're living the dream. Making our stars shine, part of the team. This gave up from Johnny Shine. Nick, Corey, Sean, you know they're the best. Peeps, Jason, Lucas putting speed to the test. Caroline's in the pits, Jake and Jeff too. Matt's got the horsepower, always breaking through. Turbos and blowers, nitrous in the air. Dragsters and door cars, no time for despair. Wheel stands high, we're reaching for the sky. Check your fuel, cool them down, we're ready to fly. B-double-O, take double O, keep the shiny side up, let that adrenaline flow. Watch out for the cones, don't cross that line. No sleep tonight, we're racing, it's time. From juniors to pros, we're living the dream. Making our stars shine, part of the team. Bonnie and Nightbot keeping it clean. Jenna's on the scene, you know what we mean. Gator's got the angles, capturing it right. Every event is electric, pure drag racing light. Hustle and flow, the beats of the track. Families unite, no holding back. Every racer a star, every crew a family. In this racing world, that's how we be. Double O, take double O, keep the shiny side up, let that adrenaline flow. Watch out for the cones, don't cross that line. No sleep tonight, we're racing, it's time. From juniors to pros, we're living the dream. Making our stars shine, part of the team. Bring the heat, we're back for more. Motor Mania TV, hear the crowd roar. With each rev, each gear, we're reaching our aim. Together we rise, this ain't just a game. Superstars born from the grit and the grind. In the world of racing, we always shine. Yeah, it's Gaver, Bunny Shine.
When it comes to drag racing, experience matters. For decades, racers have trusted Abruzzi Racing transmissions, built by champions for champions. Whether you need a high-performance transmission or the most consistent durable converter, Abruzzi delivers. Plus, with a 90-day stall change and a full 1-year warranty, you can buy with confidence. Don't settle for less. Get the performance and reliability you need. Abruzzi Racing Transmissions, where winners get shift done.
Laris Motorsports Insurance offers drag racers the broadest insurance policies in the industry. Laris Motorsports Insurance was created by racers for racers. Laris insures race cars on and off the track, trailers, and equipment. Don't wait until it's too late. Call Laris Motorsports Insurance today.
Some people have an unextinguishable fire to compete, a fire that burns and ignites. The same fire inspires us. It pushes us to run an engine to the edge for just a few more horsepower. Fuel Factory is performance driven, built by racers for racers. We're focused on racing fuel, plain and simple. We want to go fast, we want to win, and we want the same for you. We are Fuel Factory, built for speed.
Winning takes experience. For decades, champions have trusted Abruzzi Racing Transmissions for high-performance, durable transmissions and converters. With a 90-day stall change and full 1-year warranty, you can buy with confidence. Abruzzi Racing Transmissions, where winners get shift done.
TB Promotions is headed to the coast. It's the Laris Motorsports Insurance Twin 50s, presented by Vintage Trailers, and we're headed to Virginia Motorsports Park in Petersburg, Virginia, August 7th through the 9th, and pre-entry opens June 24th at noon Eastern at RaceDerbyCity.com. It's the Laris Motorsports Insurance East Coast Twin 50s, presented by Vintage Trailers, August 7th through the 9th. You don't want to miss it.
Oh, boy, y'all caught me in a bind there, but I'm back. Woo! Finals in no box from the Fuel Factory Friday, 50K. Lucas Walker, left side of the racetrack. Going to be down 586, and Greg McCurry in the Camaro. Leaving first by 3,400s on that 620 dial-in. And Greg McCurry is going to take the win. He's 13 up front and goes dead 7 for the win. Lucas goes red by 0.02 of a second. First pair on the ladder. Chris Bear, left side of the racetrack, in the square body. Going to be down 586, trying to hold off the Vega wagon of Mr. Rocky Van Oat. Rocky dialed 561.
You know, Steve, Rocky Van Note, the whole Moser clan, they put together a string of good performance this weekend, and Rocky is just out here cementing himself with that.
3 thou between them, advantage to Bear, win light going to Chris Bear. 587 on the 586, 12 up front. Rocky lets go 15 and goes 22 above to be 8 thou behind. I wonder if the change right now. I mean, could they slow down a little? Maybe. They're both above.
Well, you got a little fresh racetrack out there, so
Yeah.
being on a tighter racetrack, it's gotten cooler out. And, sometimes it just slows down just a little bit.
Yeah,
the racetrack's
good.
got them cinched down on there, and they're ready to go.
Aaron Dysinger, left side of the racetrack, down to 574, looking over at Old Red, the overkill pickup. Hot shoed, piloted by Jeff Serra today. 569 is the dial.
Old Okie Dokie's at home watching from down south, watching his crew do some good work here this weekend. Jeff Serra has 2 on the ladder here on Fuel Factory Friday. Green lights a pair, 3 thou separate them.
Anybody's game, and it's going to be 80 north moving on. I'm going to say that Serra may have got himself behind right there. I've been paying attention to mile an hour, and I apologize. I just called some other numbers, but it looks like he was 3 thou ahead when they passed the Christmas tree, and he's 8 thou behind at the finish line. So I'm guessing he may have got himself behind. AD 19 dead 8 and moving on. I got Gary Williams left side of the racetrack in Fancy 2.0, another overkill machine. 440 is the dial. He'll be trying to hold off. Run down, Kyle Cotrera, right side of the racetrack, dialed 455.
And Steve, you want to talk about a marquee matchup here on the ladder round? I would say this is probably one of them.
It definitely is that, Jeb. I mean, how many times these guys been side by side?
Side by side, and then the number of final rounds between the two of them, I'm sure, is
it's phenomenal.
Astronomical.
Oh boy, Gary has got the best of it, almost triples up Kyle, and G-Dub doing G-Dub things. Backs into it. 7 up front, dead 2 at 151, taking 2 thou stripe. Kyle lets go 18, does everything he can. He drops and drops very suddenly to go under 5 thou still. So nothing he can do. He knows he can't get there, so just bail and then still go under. David Wright, left side of the racetrack, 443 the dial, and one of the most consistent performances of the weekend. Every day he's been deep. Won the car Thursday night. Then in late in rounds Friday till we had to go. Obviously he's made it here. This is Friday's race. And then last night he was deep in rounds 2. Zach Smith, down 446, who I'm speaking of. He is in trouble here. David Wright has got him welded up at the starting line, and he's there for the win. How about this? Look at that. Wright, let's go 002 up front. Zach is 20. Wright goes 29 above on a major stop, taking 0006 at the stripe to be 29 above. That's a perfect execution of a drop right there. Gage Birch in the Matty D Oldsmobile, 599 the dial. T is doing a dance. She's excited, and I'm telling you, she's really not excited and doing a dance. She's froze to death is what's wrong. It's a shiver dance. Gage is going to be looking out the window, trying to pick up that solid black dragster of Mr. Chris Whitfield, down 454. Gage, my man, you could be in big trouble, and you are. Whitfield drives around him. He's 15 thou better on the let go. 001 to Gage's 16. Chris goes 457 with a 9 on the 454. And it's just unreal. Every lap they're taking like 9, 8, 6,
They're taking nothing,
taking
Steve.
air. I mean,
They're trying to take as little as possible. You know,
oh, man.
some monster matchups here in this round.
That's the reason I'm up here and they're down there. I can tell you that because, hey, if I can hog her up and take 70 to be one above, guess what?
That's
I'm
what you're
hog
gonna
it
do.
up. Heck yes, I will. I'm gonna be like the old DeLorean, just suck up all the stripe I can, right? So that completes that ladder round. We are down to we got doubles. I'm sorry, it does not complete it. See,
Steve, you're getting
tore
excited.
up.
You're just
I
getting
know.
excited.
I'm excitable.
And attention to the pits, attention to the pit area, please. At this time, we do need SW Excavating $50,000 Sunday. We will take you in the lanes for the ladder round, please. Come on up for pairing. SWT Excavating $50,000 to win Sunday. We will take you in the lanes, please. No box cars, rolling 1 and 2. And all the rest of you go toward the back side of the lanes for pairing.
Mr. McCurry in another final. And Mr. Hastings in a no box. And I apologize. I thought I had a little minute here, but they tell Jeb to call them. So I'll give you the pairings as you're listening. Glenn Dilday, you will have lane choice over Chris Whitfield that just went down the track. Bailey Ferraro. Oh, boy, here he goes. Mr. Smooth is fixing to take over the hot stick. I love it. Listen, it's almost like, I don't know, like a cashmere bathrobe you put on, how good it feels. It does. I'm telling you, Reagan said it better than that. That is your new nickname, Smoothness. Because, listen, if y'all don't know Jeb Boyard, listen, you talk to this kid, and he is joyful, just happy-go-lucky, got a little, I don't know, I'd almost call it kind of a squeaky voice a little bit, but that's his normal thing. But, man, when it's like you take that hand in front of the face. Jeb, you do this, you go.
It's like being in the race car and putting your visor down. You just get ready it's go time.
It's absolutely.
The microphone comes on, and it's go time, I guess.
Well, take it over.
Well, Steve,
steal the show.
You talk me up like that, and now I just got to have a big thing to fill for. While we're waiting on some cars to come back around to finish out our Fuel Factory Friday 50K, our ladder round here, brought to you by Gannon Performance. We can't help but thank the fine folks who helped make this event possible. Laris Motorsports Insurance, the title sponsor, the 250K, the presenting sponsor, Vintage Trailers. If you have not closed out a registration yet, before you head on your way, be sure and stop in and see Shauna and Gina to get your tabs closed out over at our brand new vintage registration trailer. Of course, all of our daily sponsors, Folk Race Cars, Fuel Factory, Moser Engineering, and we are here on SWT Excavating Sunday. The hub saver for our junior dragster competitors, FTI, Law Chevrolet, Two Girls Garage, and Dialed In Details, just to name a few, as we've got a pair on the racetrack, don't we, Steve?
Yes, sir. We had to wait for these doubles to come around. Chris Bear has got like 11 entries left. It's crazy. Every spot I look at on the ladder, there's Chris Bear. It's either 340 in or 40 in. So Chris Bear, right side of the racetrack, going to be 587. the dial. And Casey Pesno in that's just a beautiful car, the Cuda.
That is a good-looking Mopar there, Steve.
Me and Chuck Bohannon had a discussion earlier. There's only two real muscle cars ever. One is the 69 Camaro, which is true the best ever, and the other is the not a Hemi Cuda, but a six-pack 440 Cuda. The Hemi's in a different class. It's like Chuck said, it's in a different class of its own.
Right.
604 the dial for Casey. Both of them are pre-staged. Here we go.
And you know something, when you get toward the end of the weekend, if Chris Bear hadn't made his way to the ladder multiple times,
11 to 14 advantage Mopar. Here comes the door truck. Wind light says Mopar. How about that lap? 11 up front for Casey, dead one at 109. Moves him forward in that ladder of the Fuel Factory Friday 50K. Nice race. Chris, let's go 14, dead one as well to be 39-10 thou behind. Yeah, how's this all work out? Mitchell Clary is, I promise you, he's watching, and he's going, oh boy, boy. I got a lot of cars in here. I can hear him right now.
Oh, he's getting excited back home.
Oh, gotta be.
We were down in Gainesville earlier this year, and we hung out with old Okie Dokie, and Jeff was able to take home the win one of those evenings, and you should have seen Okie just up in the living room getting all excited, and it looked like watching a football game. This is their sport.
He made a statement on Facebook. I don't remember exactly what it said, but here's two of his cars. Jeff Serra, left side, Troy, right side, heads up drag race, 464 apiece. T-Rock turns it 1 thou red, and unreal, unbelievable. Sarah takes a little practice down there, might as well. He goes 466. See, don't do that. 466 with a 6. And get this, at 135 miles an hour. So that 007 up front for Sarah. So is that, we still got, nope, that's all of them? Is that 14 of them? 10-4, that's all of them. So.
Comes to drag racing, experience matters. For decades, racers have trusted Abruzzi Racing transmissions, built by champions for champions. Whether you need a high-performance transmission or the most consistent durable converter, Abruzzi delivers. Plus, with a 90-day stall change and a full 1-year warranty, you can buy with confidence. Don't settle for less. Get the performance and reliability you need. Abruzzi Racing Transmissions, where winners get shift done.
It is Moser Engineering Saturday right here at US 131. We're giving away $250,000, and none of it, absolutely none of it, could be without our help from all of our supporting partners. Rob Moser, Moser Engineering Saturday. Who better to talk to than a guy who just climbs out of a car, moving on to the next round for $250,000.
Well, there's no doubt you get to these big races, and every round makes a big difference, and we just got lucky and got by a couple of them there, so we'll keep rolling as long as they'll let us.
Well, there's one thing about it. Over 30 years, I think, right? How long? I mean, we're well into that. You and I talked earlier in the weekend. We had the Moser Shootout here back in 2008. You've been a big supporter of the Sportsman Racer, and here it is. You're out here racing with your customers every weekend.
Yeah, it's we're very fortunate to be able to do what we do. I mean, there's no doubt we support the Sportsman Racers, whether it's in the big organizations with NHRA and IHRA or all the big money bracket races we can go to and help them, and even a lot of the smaller tracks and the smaller races. We're here to support everybody we can.
Well, and as your youngest pulls away right here, making a little noise in the background, you're out here racing with your sons, your family. You're making memories. And when you look out here in the pits at a lot of the bracket racing events, it is family. There's a little bit of a heart pull there on your strings to be out here doing that.
That's no doubt about that. I started doing this with my dad when I was little, and we've been lucky enough to continue to grow the company. And we've got Justin and Max that are out here racing with us all the time. And my other two kids, Jordan and Lindsay, are back at the shop, and they're making sure things run smooth while we're gone. So we're very fortunate and very family oriented, and the whole sport of drag racing's like that. It's fun.
If there was one thing,
Friday, $50K. You got to add a car, right? Mr. McCurry comes over from the no box side. So here's how it would shake out next round on the ladder. Mr. Chris Whitfield will have lane choice over Aaron Dysinger. Gary Williams, you will have lane choice over Casey. David Wright, you will have lane choice over Greg McCurry. And Jeff Serra, you will have lane choice over Chris Bear. So while we're waiting on our rest of our pairings for this ladder round for the Sunday 50K, up here in the tower with me right now is Miss Kimberly Barnhill, Ron's wife, and she only stopped by, obviously stopped by to do other things, but she wanted to come up here and make sure that everybody in this facility that's left, I mean, there's a bunch, but she wanted to thank us. Wanted to thank us for our attentiveness and the alertness and the readiness of our ambulance crew and whoever went down and, checked on Ron whenever it happened, because, she said, somebody could have just said, oh, Ron, just take an aspirin, you'll be all right. And, from there, you don't know what happens. So Ron is doing well. When they got to the hospital, they ran tests. She said the EKG didn't really even show anything till they did his blood work, and the enzyme count came back and said something's going on, and the cardiologist said, whoa, said, you're a little blocked up, pal. We got to open you up, put you a stent in there. So that's what they did. Ronnie is in recovery. I'm sure I hope he's listening. I don't know if we're on live, but he's been watching. So I just wanted to send that out.